All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the information session for our Maryland Cultural History Interactive Mural Contest.
I am China May.
And I am Renee Taylor, and we are some of the co-founders of Operation Arts Foundation. We are here to give you some little bit of background information about this process. So let's do through the rundown, the agenda. So for opening, we're going to introduce the presenters ourselves. We'll go over the agenda, which we're doing right now. And then we'll do some info about our organization, just so you can have sort of an understanding of who we are as an organization, where we came from. And then we'll do some information about the location of the mural project, which is the town of Edmondson, just so you can get an idea of the people in the area that are really going to be living and experiencing the artwork. And then go ahead
And then project ideas and concepts, what we are looking to accomplish, how the application process will work, and then we will have a Q&A session at the end.
Yep. So if you have any questions, just wait for us to get through it. It's not going to be a super long presentation, just to give you guys a background about what the project is, who we are, and what we're trying to accomplish. So if you can hold your questions till the end, it'd be greatly appreciated. We don't want to waste anybody's time tonight, so we're going to move it right along. Oops. All right, so Operation Arts Foundation, Inc. We are an arts nonprofit here in Prince George's County. Our mission is to develop the creative economy, and we encourage better business practices for all to encourage economic growth for all.
So we lay the foundation for profitable collaborations between artists, businesses, and the community. Our programming revolves around public art, education, professional development workshops, internships, and gallery opportunities, and yeah,
and things of that such. And
yeah,
that's kind of how we got into this process, and why this opportunity exists is because we do things like find grant funding for projects and then reach out to the community to help us bring that dream and make it a reality. So we have got some grant funding and we're working on a project, and we are looking for wonderful artists like you to help make this a reality.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to move on. As we said before, this is China May. I am Renee Taylor, and our other founding member, Daniel Collins, isn't with us right now, but he is represented right here. So,
and these are our roles for our nonprofit organization. When you reach out to us by email, it goes to all three of us.
Yes. So if you ever have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out. We have a bunch of us here. We're always ready, willing, and excited to help you out with anything you may have a question on. All righty, so about the town of Edmondson.
All right, so the town of Edmondson is near Hyattsville. It's a small population, but a city that is very important to our hearts. We will be doing an interactive mural at the Edmondson Recreational Center. The town of Edmondson is known for their green city projects, and we try to innovate different parts of artwork throughout our community with them.
Yes, so as you see here, Edmondson is home to one of the greenest streets in America. thanks to the completion of their Green Street project. And Beyond Going Green, Edmondson is really a town that focuses on their community, is really all about giving back to the community and really expressing the representation of the diverse community and individuals that live there. So that is why the town of Edmondson reached out to us and we partnered with them to bring a piece of artwork to their community that will really represent that town as a whole. So let's move on to the project. Told you we're moving right along here. All righty. Did I push the button? There we go. Okay, so the project location is going to be at the Town of Edmonston Recreation / Community Center. It shows up both ways sometimes, but don't worry, it's the same location. Oh, that doesn't work. I thought it was a touchscreen. Good.
So this is the recreational center, the front of it. The design will actually be on the side, which is where incoming traffic will be.
Let's see, did it do it? I'm trying. There we go.
So yeah, this is the side of the building, and right behind the plants, that whole wall behind there is where the mural will be. Let's see. So
Okay, good.
now we're going to talk about the process. The application just opened. What we're looking for are 3 artists and 3 directors to design and make this mural, and they will be awarded an honorarium of $500 each. We're looking for 3 muralists, as I mentioned, and 3 directors. So this could be animators, this could be acting and a movie. It could be anything that is a motion graphic. And once all the semifinals are completed, you will work together to create one final mock-up.
All right, yeah. So the way this mural works is it's not just the mural, like a regular painted mural like you see anywhere. This mural is going to have a digital component where people can come up with their camera and or with their phone. They'll get a VR component that'll bring this image to life, which is why we're looking for a set of 3 artists and a set of 3 directors to bring that virtual portion to life, just in case that was unclear. All righty. Did you want to stop? Okay, so once we have found the semifinalists, the jury will meet, or the finalists, the jury will meet to again to decide the very last finalists, and we will take that final design along with the final virtual design, and we will submit that for final funding for this project. So this is the first round of a 2-part process.
And so the application is open until, I believe, September 30th. And
yep. And after the initial application, the finalists will be will request a concept to be submitted. And then that's when we will choose the final artist. So that final set of 3 muralists and 3 storytellers, directors, animators, whatever that might be, they'll be the ones asked to submit a final design and will receive funding for the initial first part of this project. So if you make it to the finals level, you're getting at least $500. And then when we move forward and submit the application for the final funding to create the overall project, you'll be getting a larger amount, but we'll do that part on the back end, which I believe the application is due in October, at the end of October.
right. And to explain what Renee is saying is just, this is the planning grant that we were awarded, and we have to go again for the implementation grant. So after we get the final design, then we can go for that. And then doing the actual mural won't happen until 2023. So right now we're just planning, designing, and preparing for 2023.
All righty. Okay.
So these are the timelines that we're looking at right now. Our finalists will be selected by October 3rd. Design drafts are due October 14th. The final artist will be chosen by October 17th. And
Yep. And then between November and December of 2022, we will finalize and apply for funding. Honestly, we've already applied for funding by then.
yeah,
So just to give you a basic idea of the theme, Edmondson was looking for something that represented the community or something along the lines of like Black Lives Matter, but something that really represents the diversity of their community. So look at Edmondson, do a little bit of research on the community. You don't have to submit the exact design now, put in your applications just so they can get a feel of the type of artwork you do, and then you'll be asked to do a final design if you become a finalist. All righty, so we're going to move on to the Q&A session. If you have any questions, let us hear those questions now. Feel free to hop off mute and let us hear those questions. How do you get to the people? Okay. All righty. No questions from anybody? I know there's only a couple of us here, but that's totally fine.
we will be sending out the presentation and the video of this recording out to everyone who
registered for the event. Oh, do we do have something in the chat? Let's see what's in the chat. How large is the wall? Do you have the dimensions of the wall?
no, but it will be included on the proposal when we send it out.
Yeah. I would say it's like 20 by 20-ish. It's not huge. It's not huge. Maybe 10 by 20, but we'll send the exact dimensions. Do we have anyone else?
Also, just to mention how the artist will be working with the director is we are going to be doing augmented reality technology and photo imposing a video on top of the painted mural. So it'll be a collaborative mural between our organization, the artist, and the director.
Exactly. That way we can take the 2D like still life image and then using animation or live action, we are going to try and bring that image to life. It's gonna be a beautiful concept.
So it'll come together as a storytelling mural and hopefully it will last, you know, the age of time.
Exactly.
And keep telling that story. Does anyone else have any questions?
Going once? Going
Well,
twice?
we'll leave this open for the next 3 minutes. Otherwise, we hope to see everyone's application. And if you have any questions, our email is teamoperationarts@gmail.com. Our website is operationarts.com, and you can follow us on social media at
Operation Arts on everything. Keep it consistent. All righty. Well, thank you all for joining us. I know we went through that pretty quickly, but don't worry, you'll definitely get this deck sent over and you'll have our contact information. So please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. And we are really excited to move forward with this project. Thank you all for joining.
Yes, there will be 2 artists selected. There will be the muralist and then the director or animator, whoever is doing the motion graphic part of
Yes.
that.
And the website to apply on, I believe the link is on the very first tab. Yep, there we go.
So it's bit.ly/operationarts.
And we'll also type that in here just in case.
Yes, we'll also put that in.
Yeah. That's all right. You can just do bit.ly.
It won't come up as a link.
Really? Okay, go for it. It's rude that it doesn't come up with as a link without the HTTPS. All righty. Is that it? Do we have any other last moment questions? We have a 1:53 left on the timer.
For those of you who just entered, we are recording this, so we will send you a copy of this recording so you can also be filled in about the additional information we presented.
Yeah. And then, I do believe that there is already something similar to this idea that exists. I feel like Philly has some VR murals.
Yeah, there is some VR, AR murals that exist, but it's not very common. So we're trying to bring that more to the public. As technology is changing, we want to continue that.
Yeah, definitely make use of that. It's we live in the beautiful future and we want to incorporate that into art because by mixing the art and the technology, it really brings things to the next level. So search AR mural, VR mural, things definitely pop up, but nothing in Maryland so far that I know of. So we're gonna do some groundbreaking here. All right, the timer's telling us it's less than a minute, so we just want to thank you all again. We really appreciate you joining us here for this info session. Like we said, if you came in late or you're just joining us now, and don't worry, we will be sending the info session recording along with this slide deck to everyone. And our information is on the last slide, so feel free to reach out. We'll be here. We are ready, willing, and excited to answer your questions. So thank you all again. Is my